Beaverworx Diecast Racing, your source for diecast racing action.
Diecast racing fans and beaver lovers out there. Oh yeah, it is the beginning of the I.P.G tournament. We have 10 teams, 9 of them are mail-ins, and we have one mystery team. We'll get to that next round. They have 4 events here at the Igloo Proving Grounds, and we are starting this whole thing off with the Stone Road Challenge. This is the heavy off-road course here at the Igloo Proving Grounds, and the last mail-in tournament we did was on this track. 150 centimeters of rocks, logs, curves, and you got to make it down to the bottom in the fastest time. Points: 1 point for crossing the finish line, 1 point for the longest distance including your bonus, 1 point for the fastest time naturally, and there's an extra point for the fastest time overall at the end. Each vehicle will get 2 passes, 3 points available per round, 6 plus 1 for the event. We have Group 1 is going to be the top 5 teams. There they are, excellent looking builds from excellent looking teams from around the world. I.P.G Open is coming up on Beaverworx Diecast Racing.
Vehicles.
Ironbeard Customs got his 4-car team all lined up right there, including the 70 Power Wagon, which we suspect could be the same one he won the last tournament with for the Stone Road Challenge. Beautiful looking ride, nice and heavy. See how he does. All the way from the UK, we have Essex Boys Racing, their 4-car team, including the Stone Road entry, the Mercedes-Benz Unimog, all stacked full of tires. It looks like it's going to be a little tippy, but it's got good weight. Hope it does good. No stranger to the Igloo Proving Grounds, it's Puff from Puff's Racing, and their entry for the Stone Road Challenge is going to be the Toyota Land Cruiser. Looks like we got some stock height with extra weight and an awesome paint job. Think it'll do good. Raging Ricky is in the house. Oregon Outcast Diecast Racing. Look at these vehicles, including this big jacked up Magnum. Dodge Magnum looks excellent. The decal work is amazing. The custom works good. Should do well. Final entry for the day is going to be Miniature Car Racing Bolo Brown. Has got another Dodge Power Wagon. Look, this one's a little bit different. Still got some extra weight. Still got some custom work going on the inside. We can't wait to see how it does.
Right.
Ironbeard Customs. James Ironbeard going to be taking down that 70 Dodge Power Wagon, and this is the same truck. We're pretty sure that he won the last Stone Road Open, and here he is. He's down off the line, going down, staying on top of it, gets through the deep section, through the logs, over top of the end with a 6.55 start in this tournament off fast. That big old Power Wagon right there, like I said, he is the returning champion to the Stone Road Challenge, but this is the first time we've got it opened up to all of the events here. There's the top-down, bottom-up camera right there, making it look easy, showing everybody how it's going to be done and how you got to get it done. Bonus distance of 23 centimeters. That's 23 centimeters after the finish line. All right, checking out the Igloo replay. Get this one in slow motion. James Ironbeard and the big double O right there. Oh my God, he did a great job coming down there over top of the deep stuff into the logs, bounced them around a little bit, and over top of the line into the trap at the end. Excellent run, James Ironbeard, starting us off with a 6.55 and a bonus distance of 23 centimeters.
Right, 2.
From across the pond, we've got the Essex boys going to be taking their Mercedes-Benz down for his first run. Dangerous Brian in the truck, up on the line. Here he goes. All right, down off the start. This thing, he's up under the rocks. He's holding on to it, getting bounced all over the place, and He sinks it in a deep spot. He doesn't make it all the way down. That's our first DNF of the day, folks. Stone Road is brutal when it gets down around the 70 to 100 centimeter mark. That's where it gets deep down inside that pit. And it looks like it just ate that Unimog. Those tires get down, and if you've got too much plow action on that little section in the front, it just digs right in there. Makes it to a distance of 89 centimeters. Let's get this on the slow-mo, see if we can figure out what's going on with the Unimog going down there. Dangerous Brian Essex Boys Racing, giving it all he's got through there. It's back and forth and crawls up until that's bleeding off the speed right there, and you got to get your speed up in order to make it through the deep section right there, folks. He just buried that front end, and that's going to be it for round number 1. 89 centimeters and a DNF for the Essex Boys.
Run 3.
Puff from Puff's Racing, going to be taking that Toyota Land Cruiser down. He's got his bunnies all over that. He's got the double deuce on the side. It's stock height with a lot of weight, so we're going to see how he does. He's making it down. Good speed so far. Again, he's bouncing back and forth pretty hard, and he gets buried. That's going to be the second DNF. There he is. He's deep too. That whole truck just basically got frame railed right in the rocks, right up to the top. He is just buried in there good. Coming down, he got a little sideways, and you lose your speed. If you're going to be trying to get up over top of this, you got to keep your speed up. 86 centimeters is the distance for Puff making it down. Run number 1. It was a combination of the stock ride height and all that extra weight inside there. Not sure if you got the stock ride height, maybe a bit lighter is going to be better for the Stone Road. Not sure. He gets another round to try again, but this one is going to be a DNF for Puff with 86 centimeters.
Run 4.
Raging Ricky is in the house with that great big Dodge Magnum, all jacked up 4-door station wagon from Mopar. Let's see how this thing does, eh? Pretty curious. It's got a long wheelbase, it's heavy, and he's going. He's got it up, it's going fast. Boy, he's upside down, he's in the logs. That was a hard wipeout right there. That was just sad. Sorry about that, Ricky, man. You look like we had some high hopes for that there Magnum, and it just ate it. And when it came into the deep stuff, too much speed, Ricky was just giving it all way down, and then it was too much at the logs. 128.5 centimeters is what he gets for an official distance on that. And there is the crew. Oh yeah, we had to bring him out sooner or later. And Raging Ricky, Oregon Diecast Racing, even sending their own crew. And there's Raging Ricky out checking out with the nurses. We take safety pretty seriously here at the Igloo Proving Ground. Like, make sure that our guest drivers are going to be okay when we have little mishaps like that one right there. And that was a big mishap, upside down, and just gets a big roof slide right into the logs. And that is it for Raging Ricky, round number 1 in that big old Magnum, 128 centimeters and a DNF.
Run 5.
Miniature car racing. We got Bolo Brown in that other 70 Dodge Power Wagon. Let's see how this one does. Similar build, it looks like the James Ironbeard one, but this one's got his own tweaks. Here he goes, down off the line, staying on top of it, doing a great job. Coming through the rocks, just smoking it with a 6.01. Oh yeah, these Power Wagons are just owning the first round right there. Bolo Brown just crushing that run right there, giving us a 6.01. Fastest time we've had so far from top up on down. He's a little bit swaying sideways, left and right, but basically keeps it straight over top of the logs in a bonus distance of 26 centimeters. That's going to put him in the lead in the first round. Bolo Brown throwing it down, coming down the Stone Road right there. Beautiful looking run, one side and the other, makes it through the deep stuff, makes it through the logs with no problems whatsoever, throwing rocks around, gets into the trap at the end. Miniature car racing, 26 centimeters on the bonus distance and a 6:01 time. Round 1 results, James Ironbeard, 1 point with a 6.55. Essex Boys Racing ended up getting a DNF in 89 centimeters as far as they can get. Puffs Racing, 86 centimeters and another DNF, didn't quite make it. Oregon Off-Road, Raging Ricky wipes out at 128 centimeters. And then Bolo Brown, bonus distance, 26 centimeters, 6:01 time and 3 points. Look at these vehicles. This is your chance to go over and vote for your favorite looking mod out of these vehicles right here. Get on over to the Beaverworx Diecast Racing site, grab that community tab, and you can vote for your best looking vehicle out of this round. There's the 5 right there, and all of the vehicles are going to have a chance for you to vote in their respective events. So make sure you get over and vote for your vehicle on this one so we can find out which the best looking team is chosen by you.
Run 6.
Second round action is on the way here, folks. James Ironbeard getting ready to do the second run inside of that big Dodge Power Wagon. This is the same one we're pretty sure he brought from the last event and won. So he's going to make a great time through the logs, down over top of the end. There he is, 7.11 time, a little bit slower than the first round, but still all the way at the bottom. He made it. And of course, he made it in that there big 70 Power Wagon. This guy's got some experience and looks like he hucked a rock right at the Mounties. Oh my God, it looks like he hit him in the head. Might have been a couple of them in the head. Those are tough hombres. They're still standing down there. Pretty wild stuff. All right, getting crazy. James Ironbeard making it down to the bottom with that beautiful looking Power Wagon, and even trying to take out some of our staff, throwing some logs over the side. 22.5 centimeters they've got him for the bonus distance on that one. So there we go, full pull on the first run, and even a little bit of extra violence on top of that. Let's see how those Mounties feel about taking that rock in the head, but they seem to be okay standing on the side there. Slow-mo replay coming down. This is the way the runs are supposed to look right there. There's a log coming out, and then there's that rock getting spit over. Look at that. Look at that. Looks like you got a couple. They're wiggling around. All right. James Ironbeard, round number 2, 22.5 centimeters and a 7.11 time.
Run 7.
Second run for the Unimog, Mercedes-Benz Dangerous Brian from Essex Boys Racing, all the way from the UK, getting ready to do a second run down here on the Stone Road Challenge. There he goes, staying up on top, but still getting a little plowed in, and he couldn't cut through it all. That front end's just too low. Ended up like a snow plow between those axles. You had that big old hunk hanging down there, and it just plowed right into the rocks. Didn't get the speed to get on top of it. A little bit too much weight. Looks like sunk him right in there. There it is. It's going down, and only makes it to there. That was just sheer plowing all the way down right there. 79.0 centimeters is what he's going to get for the second run in the Unimog. Dangerous Brian trying to get down there. He's on top of it. It's still bouncing around. It's front heavy, it's back heavy, and it could have been it. Stock ride height and all the extra weight looks like just sunk him right at the very beginning of the deep section there. 79 centimeters and a DNF for the Unimog.
Run 8.
Second run for the Toyota Land Cruiser. We got Puff driving at their low. It is stock ride height, lots of weight. Didn't make it all the way in the first round. Hopefully makes it on this round too. He's going, he's digging, he's getting some good speed, but again, didn't quite make it through the deep section. That 70 centimeter to 100 centimeter section is where it sinks. It gets a lot lower underneath those rocks, gets a lot softer, and it just ate the whole front end, whole back end of that Land Cruiser. It's down. Puff didn't make it for the second round. He's down to 88.5 centimeters. They got a little bit further than last time, but still not all the way to the bottom. Didn't get the full pull. That's probably going to end up as a goose egg for points. Puff Racing, beautiful looking build and the paint job on it and such, but there you go. A little bit too much weight for the stock ride height, and it sunk. Second run for the Land Cruiser. Puffs Racing didn't quite make it. 88.5 centimeters and a DNF.
Run 9.
Second run for the big old Dodge Magnum there. Raging Ricky of Oregon Outcast Diecast Racing. Look at that thing. Love this build. This is a beautiful looking vehicle. All right, there he is off the top of the line. This time he's got to keep it upright all the way down. So far, so good. Through the logs. He wiped out one of our line guys, but he did it at the line, which means he gets a 6.25 time. It counts, and we got to go check out the rest of our crew down there. Looks like he wiped out one of our line guys. big tire right in the head. He's over the edge right there. That's one of the Mountain Munchkin crew that we've got working at the track, and they are, again, tough hombres. They can take a hit. There's going to probably be okay after that. Top up, bottom down view. There he is. Over he goes, and still over at the line, and that's the part that counts. Even gets a bonus distance of 12 centimeters down there. All right, checking out the Igloo replay slow motion action to see how that looked. All right, look at rocks going all over the place. He's on top of it. There is some suspension work on there. He's got a jack way up in the air. A little risky on the top heavy, but was able to flip it at the right spot. At the bottom, over the line, gets 6.25 time and 12 centimeters.
Run 10.
Second run for miniature car racing. Bolo Brown going to be taking the other Dodge Power Wagon. He made a great run on the first round. Let's see how he does on the second round. All right, here he goes. He's off the line. Let this thing go. Bolo Brown throwing it in. No! He got up on his side. He's buried. He did not make it to the bottom. It's a DNF for the second run. Miniature car racing. We had high hopes for this one, but it just got a little unstable. Look at how buried it is. We have lost the bottom set of wheels right there on its side. He just dug in. Not sure what happened there. Bad bump. 86.5 centimeters is all he gets on the regular distance. We got to get the crew out of there to actually pull him out. We even got Gary and the grader operator getting ready to stable that thing out again. What a deep hit that was. Bolo Brown, we had big hopes for this one, throwing it down, and there it is in the hole. He got sideways, got up on his side, and that wrote that run off. Wow, big disappointment on that one. Bolo Brown's second run, 86.5 centimeters and a DNF. That was the last run of the day, folks. Final results for Group 1. James Ironbeard's coming in with a 7.11 and 2 points for getting the longest distance. Goose Egg for Essex Boys Racing, 79 centimeters in the second round. Goose Egg for Pups Racing, 88.5 centimeters in the second round. And then we got Raging Ricky, 6.25, 2 points for getting the fastest run there. And Bolo Brown getting buried on the second run, but had enough speed in the first run to get the extra point for the fastest run of the day. That leaves with 4 points for Bolo Brown, 2 points for Raging Ricky, 2 Goose Eggs for both Essex Boys and Puffs, and 3 points for James Ironbeard. Over to the team scoreboard, folks. Yeah, it took us a week to build this thing, I'm telling you, but it's going to keep track of everything that goes on during the tournament. Group number 2 is going to be coming up next week, including revealing the mystery team, but now Bolo Brown right there at group number 1 is getting all the points for the first run down the Stone Road Challenge, getting this thing on the way. There's the Group 2 cars right there, including the one we still need to reveal, folks. What an excellent beginning to this tournament. We still have some stuff to reveal for you, like the prize packages that we have for first, second, third, and maybe even for the best looking team. Don't forget to get over there and vote for that on the channel. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe and like. And you can even check out that super thanks button because, wow, that would really help. We like that like a lot, folks. And there's always the Beaverworx merch store. You can check the stuff out over there. We've got some new designs we're going to be putting up for the I.P.G Open Tournament. Big Beaverworx shout out for all of the teams that have entered and for all of you good folks coming here checking out our stuff. From Beaverworx Diecast Racing, we'll see you for Group 2.